I like food and I like fast food. So why don't we do our next tier list based on fast food? Hi everyone, it's me Gaming 2 and today I decided for my next and fourth tier list, my first tier list in almost a year actually, I'm gonna do something different. Instead of doing like another cartoon or video game tier list, instead what I'm doing is I'm doing a fast food sort of slash sit down restaurant um tier list. Now, the thing is, I haven't been to every one of these restaurants. There's a lot of ground to cover, and well, I don't have much more to say besides that. Let's get into the tier list. Like I said, I haven't been to all of these. Actually, a majority of these I probably haven't been to. A lot of the East Coast locations you'd get. A lot of the East Coast restaurants I've tried, but stuff that's like in the Midwest or the West I haven't tried yet. So I can't say that I've tried them. But let's start. Dairy Queen. I've certainly tried Dairy Queen. I'm going to give it a B. You know why? Their ice cream is hard to beat. Their ice cream is awesome. Getting my favorite Blizzard, which is they have it seasonally. It's an animal cookie Blizzard. That's awesome. Excuse me. That's awesome. Their food, though, is mediocre at best. I haven't had their regular food, like their burgers or hot dogs, in probably 10 years or more. Last time I had it is when I went to a little park. There's like a park behind a Dairy Queen, maybe about a half an hour. It's by my grandparents' place. It's pretty cool. We went there. That was the highlight, going there, not the actual food. The food wasn't complete garbage, but it's nothing to jump up and down about. Dairy Queen is for ice cream. I wouldn't go there for anything else. Um, Maybe I'll raise it to A because their ice cream is pretty freaking good, but I don't know. I can't say I like the regular food. Applebee's. Applebee's, in my opinion, is very, very, very hit or miss. Um, the last time I went to Applebee's, the burger I ate in literally like 3 or 4 bites. So it's kind of small. Their fries are good. Their appetizers are kind of eh. Like I got their buffalo chicken bites. They weren't anything special. They have good lemonades, but there's a lot of sit-down restaurants that have good lemonades. So, in my opinion, um, they are nothing special. Is it a fucking ad for adult diapers? What the fuck is tier list or tier maker trying to advertise me? Get that off the screen. Quit disturbing people. That's disturbing. Um, yeah, Applebee's. Applebee's, in my opinion, is I I don't know what to say. It's kind of bland. The basic gist of it, in my opinion, is that Applebee's is very, very bland. It has some good stuff, but for the most part, it's pretty bland. Arby's. We beat our meat. No, I'm just kidding. Arby's is kind of bad. Last time I went there, I got a really bad stomach ache and I thought I was gonna blast off to freaking space on the toilet. So that wasn't fun. Plus the roast beef tastes pretty plain and I live in New Jersey, which has like great deli meat, so I only really have to go to my local deli in my grocery store, ask for roast beef, and just have just as good of a roast beef sandwich. You don't need to go to Arby's to get a roast beef sandwich. I mean, if you're craving somehow an Arby's roast beef sandwich, go right ahead. I'm not stopping you from going there, but, you know, it's nothing special in my opinion. It's kind of bad. The thing and the reason why it's not an F is solely because of their curly fries. Their curly fries are pretty fucking good, admittedly, but Arby's, for the most part, is very, 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 very mediocre. And it would suck completely if it wasn't for the fries. The fries are pretty good. I haven't been to whatever this wheat thing is. I haven't been to Boston Market. I have been to Buffalo Wild Wings, and they're good. I like Buffalo Wild Wings. I've only been there twice. Once was in 2019, and then the other time was 2021. In 2019, I actually didn't get any wings, which was the biggest mistake I ever made. I got a burger there. It was alright. Probably about on par with Applebee's burgers, honestly. But you don't go to Buffalo Wild Wings for the burgers. You go for the wings. And the wings are pretty freaking good. They're tasty, they're scrumptious, there's a lot of different flavors. One of the flavors I got made me freaking smoke come out of my ears and everything, and it was incredibly insane. So, yeah, in my opinion, Buffalo Wild Wings is very good. Especially if you're a sports fan, you get to watch the sports game while eating wings and drinking beer and stuff like that. It's a good time. I don't drink the beer there because I'm 20, but you know what I mean. Burger King. Burger King is going to get a C just like Applebee's. The reason why is because it's not. I like their charbroiled burgers and stuff like that, and their fries. Maybe their drinks. I don't really think you can judge fast food soft drinks that much. Everything else on their menu is pretty freaking bad. I don't like any of their chicken items. The chicken sandwiches they had made me physically sick. It's like some of the only fast food I've ever had where I couldn't eat it. I had to throw it out. Their chicken sandwiches suck ass. I don't know about the new one, but the long chicken sandwiches that are there, they suck. They're freaking horrible. If you're going for a burger and fries, it's not bad. There's better options, but Burger King, like I said, here's my suggestion. Go for burgers and fries. Don't go for anything else. Chicken nuggets are not terrible, but please, for the love of God, if there's some special item like the mac and Cheetos or the tacos they had, don't get them. They suck. And that is my opinion on Applebee's. The next place I've actually been to is a while back. It's Chick-Fil-A. I'm going to get in so much trouble for this, but I am one of the only people on the planet who thinks Chick-fil-A is overrated. Yup, I said it. Here comes my head. I really do think Chick-fil-A is overrated. It's not bad. Their chicken sandwich I had was very good. Their waffle fries are also very good. I got their tenders too. That I was not a fan of. It just tasted like frozen chicken tenders. I got a lemonade, that was good. Thing is, it's good, but I have better options. At least in my personal opinion. Um, it's not terrible. Actually, no, it's very good. I do love Chick-fil-A. But everyone on God's green earth thinks this is like the freaking peak of fast food. And I'm like, not to me. It's not bad. It's not bad. Like I said, it's not bad. But I personally think there are much better options. Did we skip Chili's? Because I've been to Chili's before. Chili's is good. It's been an extremely long time, not that long. 2019 was the last time I was there. For that, it was like 7, 8 years before I went, so I don't go here often. I got the burger there. It was good. Honestly, better than Applebee's. Same with their fries. um, Chili's is pretty good. I got their ribs one time, that was good. And I don't have much to say about Chili's because I don't go there that often, and it has been a little while since I've been there. But yeah, I think Chili's is pretty good. Chipotle, honestly, I've never been there. CC's never been there. Culver's, I don't live in the Midwest, so I've never been there. Denny's, never been there. Domino's is the next place I've been. It's C, because the pizza is kind of crap, but you know what? You want just garbage pizza? It is pretty good. Because sometimes you're just in the mood for trash pizza. That doesn't taste especially good. Now, I live in New Jersey, like I said a million times, where I can get phenomenal pizza pretty much in a second. But Domino's, on the other hand, is like the equivalent of just making bread, putting a piece of cheese on it and sauce and yada yada yada. I'm just kidding. It's better than that, but it's good. I've never been high before, but I imagine this would be a great stoner food. I don't know why. Something about Domino strikes me as being something that, I don't know, would be a good food for if you're high. I've never been high before, but I don't know why. It just strikes me as something that maybe would be good for that, because it's not especially good, but it's greasy, it's kind of garbage, but you know, a lot of fast food is garbage, so yeah. Domino's is good if you want garbage pizza. Dunkin Donuts. Dunkin Donuts is also getting a C. Because while their breakfast, it's not bad. Not bad at all. It actually tastes pretty good. Their coffees and donuts are what you go for. You don't really want to go for the breakfast, and there's a lot of breakfast items, and I can't say it's especially good. Now, I live on the East Coast, so I'm partial to Dunkin' Donuts versus Starbucks, even though I prefer Tim Hortons over both of them. Since I have Canadian blood in me and my family lives in Canada, I far prefer Tim Hortons over both Dunkin' and Starbucks, but I'd say I far prefer Dunkin' over Starbucks. Dunkin's great. I usually get a French vanilla large iced coffee when I go there, and sometimes that's all I get. Literally, I don't even get a donut. I just get large French vanilla iced coffee. That's it. All I need. It's great. Their breakfast, I shouldn't have said it was good. It's not very good. It's kind of like Domino's. It's kind of garbage breakfast sandwiches, but sometimes you can eat it and just be satisfied with it because it fills you up. And that's about all I have to say about Dunkin' Donuts. Five Guys. We haven't had an S yet until now. Five Guys, my guys. Five Guys. I'm gonna say it a million times. Five Guys fucking rules. There's not many fast food places that are better than Five Guys. This is the most places where I've seen the like drink things where you can get whatever kind of Coca-Cola product you want from a machine. They've been most common at Starbucks and AMC theaters too, but first of all, the amount of drinks you can get is freaking astounding. The amount of toppings you can get on your burgers is unbelievable. The fries are just to die for. If you've never been to Five Guys before, what are you doing? Go down to like your local mall or something. They'll generally have a Five Guys like close to malls, and get a Five Guys burger and fries. Just do it. You're missing out. I don't usually say that, but you're missing out. IHOP. Um, gee whiz. Another place I haven't been in a long time. From what I remember, I've been to IHOP. I think the last time I was at IHOP, I had like a little squeaky kid's voice, so it's been a long, long time. Um, IHOP, you get what you get. It's not fast food, but it's sit down chain food breakfast. It's, I get pancakes and bacon, and I think I asked for an egg. It's good, but the thing is, I'm gonna say it again. I live in New Jersey, and with living in New Jersey, we have 100,000 diners. I don't know if literally that amount, maybe, but we have a lot of diners. Get breakfast from the diners. Except for this one diner I went to that's close to my grandparents' place. That sucks. That's garbage food. But other than that, go to your local diner. It's most likely going to be better breakfast than IHOP. I haven't been to IHOP in a long time. I've been there before, but mostly when I was a kid I went there. I don't really go there anymore. But from what I remember, it was pretty good. Another S. Jersey Mike's. I love Jersey Mike's. Thing is, the only thing I gotta say is I've only had one thing from there, but it's because I love it so much. It is the Chipotle cheesesteak. I usually get a bag of Doritos with it and a cookie. Nothing better. I love it. I love Jersey Mike's. I don't have much to say about it because I've only gotten one thing from there, but it's great. I love it. Kentucky Fried Chicken, another one of the huge ones. You know what? The last time I had KFC, it was good. It was actually very good. Last time before that I had it, I almost puked my guts up. So that's why KFC is going in C. And you can't see it. But just know, the two red lines right here, that's KFC. KFC is pretty good. It's not my favorite chicken place, because sometimes I have it and my freaking skin crawls, and then there's time where I have it where it's like phenomenal fried chicken. Can you excuse me for a minute? I gotta get a drink of water. Sorry about that, guys. I just have a dry throat right now for some reason. Kentucky Fried Chicken, it's very good. It's very, very good, actually. It's, at least the last time I had it. Previous times before, it was like, I don't know. Sometimes, one time, it's actually shaped like a rat, and I was really scared, but I knew it wasn't a rat. But yeah, I gotta say, what am I saying? KFC, you can vary. Let's move on from that. Let's go to Longhorn. Longhorn is another place I used to go to a lot as a kid, but I haven't been there since I was a kid. Actually, my local Longhorn burnt down, I don't know, like last year sometime. It was pretty good. I actually never got a steak there because I was very picky with steaks until I was around 10 or so. I got the burgers instead. They were pretty good. But I always liked the atmosphere. Like, there was the steers on the wall, all the cowboy decorations. It was, pretty good. I can't say a heck of a lot about it because I haven't been there in a few years, but oh my god. I remember it being good, but I haven't been there in a while. Um, McDonald's. Possibly the most famous fast food restaurant of all time, if not the most famous restaurant of all time, period. McDonald's, it's a B2. Um, Actually, it can be better than a lot of the average fast food. I like it better than KFC. I like it better than Burger King, and especially the douche horse Arby's, which just tastes like dried up meat. McDonald's can be good. I've had experiences with it where it wasn't especially good. I'm not a huge fan of their regular cheeseburgers as much as I am like their quarter pounders and Big Macs. But you know what? McDonald's, for the most part, has a half decent track record with me. I like to get the quarter pounder, fries, and sweet tea. And yeah, that's all I really got to say about McDonald's. I have a lot of childhood memories with it, getting Happy Meals. I mean, pretty much anyone has a childhood getting Happy Meals. I can't name many people who probably didn't really go to McDonald's to get a Happy Meal when they were kids. But yeah, this is probably the most nostalgic fast food restaurant for me. Not my favorite, but it's probably the most nostalgic. Olive Garden. I don't really like it. You know what? I'm not going to say it again, but the area I live in, you can get amazing Italian food. Why do you need to go to Olive Garden? Seriously. And the last time I went there, the freaking Alfredo was cold, and that kind of turned me off of it, and I really don't like it very much. I like their breadsticks, which is why I don't give it an F, just like the curly fries with Arby's. But the last time I went to Olive Garden, I really didn't like it. It was cold. It was just. It didn't taste like authentic Italian food, I'll tell you that. While I've been to many Italian restaurants in my life that did taste like authentic Italian food. Um, my stance on Olive Garden is I'd like it a little bit better than Arby's, but it's not going much above that. It's my second least favorite so far. Next one out of all of these I've been to is Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, I'm giving it the exact same rating. I'm actually going to give it a little bit higher than Domino's. Yeah, I said it. I like Pizza Hut more than Domino's. Pizza Hut, I just. When we had our local Pizza Hut open, it closed like 8 or 9 years ago, but when it was open, me and my dad would often go there and just go to the buffet there. I'd get the pizza slices, I'd go to the salad bar, and just get like cheese and croutons and stuff like that, no lettuce. Um, and yeah, I do have a lot of memories of Pizza Hut too. Maybe it's a little bit of the nostalgia while I'm putting it over Domino's, but here's the thing. Again, it's garbage pizza. It's not good, authentic Italian pizza. Now I know a lot of these aren't like authentic burgers or anything, but I mean maybe Five Guys, but you know what I mean. Um, Pizza Hut, I like going there mainly for the childhood memories of going to the pizza buffet there when I was a kid, but I don't have much more to say besides that. Popeye's chicken is fucking awesome. Come on, it's Popeyes. In my opinion, it's the best chicken restaurant of all time. Their chicken tenders are so flavorful and crunchy and just so good. Their fried chicken might be my least favorite thing I've had there, but it's still really good. The chicken sandwiches are like heaven on earth. They are so freaking good. Oh my god. Popeye's chicken. A lot of their sides are good. Some of them are not, especially. Not a huge fan of their mashed potatoes. But for the most part, you can't really go wrong with Popeyes, in my opinion. Even their drinks are great. Popeye's chicken is fucking awesome, just like Little Nicky said. Red Lobster. I'm gonna put this under C, only because I haven't been there in a while, but I have been there in my life. I love their cheddar biscuits. I remember loving their cheddar biscuits, and I got some shrimp dish there the last time I was there. But, you know the drill. I live in New Jersey, so we got pretty good seafood here. And if you want to just drive an hour from where I live, you can probably get to the East Coast pretty quickly and just go to a seafood restaurant there. Um, Red Lobster is not terrible, from what I understand, but you can get a lot better options. I understand if you live in the Midwest or like the Rockies or something, and that's kind of your only option for seafood, but for people that live on the East Coast and West Coast, please go to a seafood restaurant. You'll be much better off. What's next? Red Robin. Yum. It's pretty good. I like Red Robin. I haven't been there in years. Just a lot of these places I've been to, but I haven't been in years. Red Robin is one of them. I remember going there very often before I went to my local AMC theater, as it was like right next to the AMC theater. I always got like there was a burger with an egg and bacon on it. That was really good. And the bottomless fries are good. And I think I got something with onion rings once, but besides that, I don't remember too much about it. So I'm here to say, what the hell did I do with it? Red Robin, yum overall, but not the best. Oh boy, here's another controversial one. I still really love it. Shake Shack. Place I've been to 3 times. I tried it for the very first time, actually last year, was the very first time I tried Shake Shack. I heard that a lot of people love it, and it's one of the best fast food places. And here's the thing. Their burgers are very good. Their shakes are amazing. Their fries are not especially great, but that's good. Do you want to know why I put this under A instead of S? It's really expensive. Oh my god, Shake Shack is really expensive. Five Guys is expensive too, but at least you kind of get what you pay for. With Shake Shack, I don't quite think it's that good. It's good, but it's not quite good enough for the price. I like it, but it's really expensive. So that's why I put Shake Shack under A. Sonic. Sonic is going under B. I like Sonic overall. I found their burgers actually to be very tasty. Their tater tots were good. But really, like a lot of restaurants, there's better options for Sonic. If you want to go to Sonic, you go for like the slushies, especially the cherry limeade. That's freaking awesome. But I wouldn't really go to Sonic for anything else. I wouldn't go for the burgers because I can go better for Five Guys or another restaurant that's coming up. And yeah, go for a cherry limeade. Actually, I wouldn't mind going for a cherry limeade again. Just go to Sonic for a cherry limeade. That's all I really want to go there for. But um, yeah, it's, like I said, it's really the only reason I would entirely go there again. It's not bad, but you can get stuff much better at other places. Starbucks coffee. Haha, you knew it was coming eventually. F. When I drank Starbucks coffee, please. Some people are religious about Starbucks coffee. When I drank it, I thought I was literally drinking fecal matter. It was disgusting. And their baked goods are very dry, in my opinion. Their specialty drinks, they're not terrible, but they're not good either. Starbucks is one of my least favorite fast food restaurants out there. It just tastes like complete dog shit to me. I'm sure people on the West Coast are going to say that about Dunkin' Donuts, but us East Coasters, we like Dunkin' Donuts, and the West Coasters like Starbucks. But in my opinion, Starbucks tastes like soil on the ground. It's disgusting. I don't like it. Subway. Yeah, I'm skipping a lot of restaurants, but a majority of these, either one, places I haven't been to, or two, they're not in my region. Big example is going to be Culver's and In-N-Out. In-N-Out is West Coast, while Culver's is Midwest. I've never been to them, so I can't really say what my opinion on them is. Subway. Another B. Subway. Go to Jersey Mike's if you want a sub, but if somehow you don't live by a Jersey Mike's, you can go to Subway and get a satisfying sandwich. The one thing I might like more at Subway is their cookies. Their cookies are very good, but the subs at Jersey Mike's are far better, and that's the main thing you're going for. It's a sub restaurant, so go to Jersey Mike's if you live by one, but if you don't, you can be more than satisfied with Subway. I get the Italian BMT personally, and yeah, just go to Subway. Alright, we don't have too many left. We actually only have 3 more. Let's start with Taco Bell, or as I like to call it, Diarrhea Bell. It's C. If you live, especially in like Texas or Arizona or something like that, just please go to a Mexican restaurant that's authentic, because you can get much better Mexican food there. But if you want good foods like tacos and burritos, Taco Bell is not a terrible option. It's not a great option. I mean, the tacos are a little too soft to me, but I like them. I like getting the Doritos Locos tacos, especially. They're great. But I don't go there that often. Around my area, my local area, I go to another restaurant, which is actually coming up next, that I go to a lot more often. I far prefer over Taco Bell. But, you know what? Sort of like the pizza places and Dunkin', you want garbage tacos, go to Taco Bell. You want just pure freaking good food that's just, you go to Wendy's. Wendy's overall might be my favorite of them all. I gotta admit it. I adore Wendy's. Doesn't seem like I can go over Five Guys. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I think the Five Guys burgers are a little better, but they're a little more expensive, and they don't have quite as many menu options. You can get chili, you can get chicken nuggets, you can get chicken sandwiches, you can get many different kinds of burgers, you can get breakfast. I've never had their breakfast before, but their lunch and dinner menu, it's out of this world. The Dave's Double. My God, I fall in love with it. And, well, this may be the weirdest thing in the world, but have you ever had a Frosty and fries? If not, get it. It's good. Get a fries, get a Frosty, dip your fries in the Frosty, It's actually really sweet and yet savory. It's good. I like it. But Wendy's, in my opinion, oh my god, they're berry lemon. I just want Wendy's right now. I love it. That might be my favorite fast food restaurant. But yeah, you can't get much better than Wendy's, in my opinion. That's awesome. It's freaking amazing. We only have two more left. We have White Castle. White Castle, another dog shit restaurant. It feels like they freaking put fecal matter on the patties and you eat it and then you vomit. I've only been there once and I don't have any plans on going back there again. It was a long time ago, so maybe I'll go back there, but the last time I had White Castle, I was like, this tastes just like the frozen freaking hamburgers you get at the grocery store. What the fuck? You can get I I've had cheeseburger sliders the past 2 weeks that were homemade. Much better than White Castle. White Castle is one of the worst fast food restaurants in my opinion. And at least Starbucks, some of their drinks aren't terrible. I don't think I like a single thing on White Castle's menu. The last place I've been to on this list is Wingstop. Wingstop, it's alright. I'm gonna put it below. I did put it below Buffalo Wild Wings. I would go to Buffalo Wild Wings before I go to Wingstop. Wingstop is good. I don't know. I just feel like Buffalo Wild Wings has more flavors and more things to eat, and it's got a better atmosphere. You just get to sit down and watch sports. My local Wingstop, you just ask the guy for wings and then get the fuck out, pretty much. So it doesn't really have an atmosphere. So it's actually I am gonna put it in C. The wings weren't as good as Buffalo Wild Wings, and yeah. So here is my ranking tier list of all the fast food restaurants. I don't go to fast food restaurants that often, maybe every 3 or 4 weeks. But yeah, I don't have too much to say besides that. Hope you guys liked this video. The next video should actually be an update video. And then tomorrow we're going to be getting the final plush video of the week, which is actually going to be a little bit of a surprise. You may go, "Aw, man," when you see it. But, somebody's getting rich again for the last time. And that's your only hint, guys. So that's it, guys. Gaming Zoo here. See you later. Bye.